All right, so the one question that people have been asking, me see it asked a whole heap of time, me hear it asked on numerous occasions under many comment section on these videos where them a review Samsung Note. And me not see the review of them I try make any effort to answer this question. So me I go try to answer how to get a graph paper in a Samsung Notes app. Now, if you look on this in front of you, this is the Samsung Notes app we in, and this question is a CXC past paper question. I remember me always tell you, so you can use Samsung Notes on your Galaxy tablet for practice math questions. You don't need a book. But this question, as we say, the temperature versus time graph, so you are going to need a graph paper. If you look on the question 1A2, it's a plot a graph on page 3 of temperature versus time, and you get 6 marks for that. You can use graph and solve almost any question, and graph is very nice. You don't need to be afraid of it. So the whole essence of this video, we're not going to solve the question. What we're going to show you is how to get a suitable graph paper inside a Samsung Note. So this way I look on is actually a picture. See, let me touch it. It's a picture me carry inside of it, and you can incorporate PDF and the whole thing. Never see nobody demonstrate it with graph yet. So I'm going to show you what I want. We have 2 ways how we can get the graph paper inside of it. And I'm going to show you right now. That is the essence of the video. So we're now going to solve the question. So we can read the question now and solve it at a later date. The whole essence of this video again is to show you how you incorporate or how to put a graph paper inside a Samsung Note when you do your practice math question. Good. So of the 2 ways, the first way is to click on them 3 vertical ellipses that's here, and then you go a page template. You see them have 3 graph paper. You can choose any one of them. But before you do that, you want to select a new page like this. So you get a new page and you carry it up there. So you then bring up your question paper like this and select a new page to make sure it not disrupt that up there. So, and then click on these vertical ellipses, that page template, scroll up, so you have 1 graph paper, 2 graph paper, 3 graph paper. So you can use this. But the problem with the graph paper is that you don't have much space for write and label your graph. Well, you can write in a them little line over here, so, but that don't look good, and that's how me learn it. So one way to do it, you might have to use the S Pen and get one of the marker them and white out that's them black here over here, so you can get to write on it. And then you carry up this and you mark out so you can get to label your graph. I don't think you don't have so much time to do it. So this is one way. I could try one different graph paper. See, the blocks them even bigger. Try one different one. Page template again. The blocks them even bigger. So what is that tell me say the most suitable one is this. However, me still not impressed with that. So you can go in a Google and type in graph paper, look for the desired one where you want, and take a screenshot of that, or you can use your S Pen to drag it over in a Samsung Notes, so you can resize it to your liking, how you want it, so you can be able to write on the edges and label your graph paper, because nothing impress your examiner or your teacher like a properly labeled graph paper. I think by now enough people would have known that. And once you label your graph paper, and you can use all the pencil for write on it, because you know them have a rule saying I write on graph paper with pen. Well, at least that them teach me. Alright. Now, so you go in a Google, you look for the most suitable one, and you press the plus icon here, and you see it says insert image. You press image, and once you press the image, it go right, because you just screenshot it, so it's supposed to be at the first one right here. So, and you just drop it in and resize it. Now the next way how you can do it now, the graph paper can be somewhere else in a one document, and you just cut it or copy it and just come in a Samsung Note on the page where you want it, hold on on it there so, and select paste, and boom, your graph paper. As a matter of fact, when you paste it, you don't have to do no resize nor nothing, because it just dropped right there so. So once you see it drop in now, you can just label the side of it so you have enough place to write with the pen, with your S pen, and you can draw your line. So if you look right here, so see your question paper there, see your graph paper there. So you can either scroll, come back up to see what exactly you want, because when you put in the graph paper, you know, alright, that's how you're going to work from the table to put in your values them or your figures them. So when you put in your X value, and if it's a distance time graph, that simply means your Y values are going to be temperature, your X values are going to be time. So you can put in your Y values them over the side here. So let me drop them in. And see your X values them. You can take time, put them in down here so, and label your graph as nice as ever. So I hope that work. Alright, so next time now, we're going to solve the question. We just show you how to get the graph paper inside of this thing here.